Toll Road is here with
Road Trip Rich.
long time no see there. Not
yeah,
long.
it's been a while.
Not long enough. I'll be honest with you. We are at the Woodland Cemetery here in Dayton, Ohio. It is one of the oldest garden cemeteries in America. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
But it is also home of one famous grave here. We're going to look at right here. Okay, Rich, a story we've heard and been told is that Johnny Morehouse, young lad, 5 years old, what was it, about 1860?
Yeah, 1860.
Family lived next to the Miami and Erie Canal, and like most boys that age, he liked playing in the water or playing near the water, probably throwing rocks in it or something. And allegedly, Johnny fell into the canal, and his faithful dog jumped in to try to save him. Dog was able to pull him out. Dog survived, but young Johnny did not. And so when they laid Johnny to rest here at Woodland, next day or a week later, his dog was a constant visitor here. They said day and night he'd come by here, and people would leave treats for him, and
yeah, that's how he survived off scraps people mourners left for him.
Yeah. So originally, of course, the dog wasn't in this statue, but a year later, they said like 1861, they built this particular thing. And you notice the leash on him, the collar is actually serving a purpose. At one point, it deteriorated and the head fell off, and the cemetery here fixed it up and reestablished it and put that. And a lot of times, go ahead, Rich.
So the collar is covering the...
yeah, you can see that mark.
Okay, yeah.
You see that mark right there where you can tell they did some repair on the memorial here. And people like leaving little gifts for the boy here.
Yeah, and I think there's a little dog treat for...
Yeah, well, and I was thinking myself here, Rich, look what Dave did. I brought my own offering.
There you go.
Don't tell Harley, but I took some of his dog food. He won't miss it.
You didn't bring anything for Johnny.
Johnny can fend for himself. That's probably going to go to a squirrel or something. So, and you'll see on the side here too, they added this kind of nice.
What's the sale on the side?
Slumber Suite. So there's some people that say that this story is actually just a myth, that it didn't really happen. What's your take on that? It's just kind of a nice story.
It's a nice story. I actually kind of believe it did.
So here's
dogs are very protective.
Okay, yeah. So I believe a dog could pull a young boy like that out of the water.
Right.
But how would a dog know where he was buried?
Well, we're talking 1860s, right? Okay.
Dogs are smarter back then?
No.
Okay, what?
They didn't have leash laws and everything. This was probably a very small cemetery. Not real small, but it was...
But how would the dog know he was even buried here?
Probably followed the funeral procession.
So the other thing I've heard, Rich, is the story of the ghost of Johnny Morehouse and the dog. I guess, what is it? What do they say here? That don't pay attention to cars driving by. We're trying to make a video here, Rich. Well, attention, come on.
That was the guy who almost hit you. He was stopping and... But anyway, little kid can be found playing, and they disappear. It's like people see him out of the corner of the eye, and they see him, then they look back, and he's gone.
He's gone, and then they hear the dog barking, I guess, is. And this ghost is more like, I'd say, like a Casper the ghost, a friendly ghost, not someone trying to scare anybody or anything like that. But if you're ever in the Dayton area, I'd suggest checking out Johnny Morehouse's grave, and tell you what, who knows where the toll road will lead to next.
See ya.